January 29th, Daily Devotional, Lift 'Em Up by Ellen G. White. The magnitude of his sacrifice. In about the 9th hour, Jesus cried with a loud voice, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Matthew chapter 27, verse 46. When men and women can more fully comprehend the magnitude of the great sacrifice which was made by the majesty of heaven in dying in man's stead, then will the plan of salvation be magnified, and reflections of Calvary will awaken tender, sacred, and lively emotions in the Christian's heart. Praises to God and the Lamb will be in their hearts and upon their lips. Pride and self-esteem cannot flourish in the hearts that keep fresh in memory the scenes of Calvary. This world will appear of but little value to those who appreciate the great price of man's redemption, the precious blood of God's dear Son. All the riches of the world are not of sufficient value to redeem one perishing soul. Who can measure the love Christ felt for a lost world as he hung upon the cross, suffering for the sins of guilty men? This love is immeasurable, infinite. Christ has shown that his love is stronger than death. He was accomplishing man's salvation, and although he had the most fearful conflict with the powers of darkness, yet amid it all, his love grew stronger and stronger. He endured the hiding of his Father's countenance until he was led to exclaim in the bitterness of his soul, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Matthew chapter 27, verse 46. His arm brought salvation. The price was paid to purchase the redemption of man. When in the last soul struggle, the blessed words were uttered which seemed to resound through creation, it is finished. John chapter 19, verse 30. The length, the breadth, the height, the depth of such amazing love we cannot fathom. The contemplation of the matchless depths of a Savior's love should fill the mind, touch and melt the soul, refine and elevate the affections, and completely transform the whole character. Christ yielded not in the least degree to the torturing foe, even in his bitterest anguish. Legions of evil angels were all about the Son of God, yet the holy angels were bidden not to break their ranks and engage in conflict with the taunting, reviling foe. Heavenly angels were not permitted to minister unto the anguished spirit, the Son of God. It was in this terrible hour of darkness, the face of his Father hidden, legions of evil angels enshrouding him, the sins of the world upon him, that the words were wrenched from his lips, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? We should take broader and deeper views of the life, sufferings, and death of God's dear Son. When the atonement is viewed correctly, the salvation of souls will be felt to be of infinite value. In comparison with the enterprise of everlasting life, every other sinks into insignificance.